The Senkaku Diaoyu Islands dispute. A comprehensive analysis of the recent naval incident between China and Japan. The geopolitical tensions in the East China Sea have once again escalated as the Japanese Navy engaged in a dramatic confrontation with Chinese fishing boats near the disputed Senkaku Diaoyu Islands. The incident, marked by the destruction of hundreds of Chinese vessels, has sparked a formal protest from China, further straining the already complex relations between the two Asian powerhouses. The Senkaku Islands, a group of uninhabited islets and rocks in the East China Sea, have been a long-standing source of contention between China and Japan. Both nations claim sovereignty over these islands, which are strategically located in a region abundant with maritime resources. The historical roots of the dispute trace back to conflicting territorial claims, exacerbating the already delicate relations between the two countries. The recent escalation unfolded when Japanese patrol boats took aggressive action against a large fleet of Chinese fishing boats near the Senkaku Islands. According to the Japanese government, the Chinese vessels were trespassing in Japanese territorial waters, justifying the use of force. Contrary to Japan's claims, China vehemently asserts that the fishing boats were well within Chinese territorial waters at the time of the incident. Beijing contends that Japan's use of force was unjustified and has led to the destruction of numerous Chinese vessels. The Chinese government has lodged a formal protest against Japan, denouncing the actions of the Japanese Navy as a blatant violation of China's sovereignty. The international community has been quick to respond to the escalating tensions between China and Japan. Concerns over the potential for a military conflict in the East China Sea have prompted calls for restraint from various countries and organizations. The United Nations has urged both China and Japan to engage in diplomatic dialogue to find a peaceful resolution to the long-standing territorial dispute. The historical context of the Senkaku Diaoyu Islands dispute is crucial in understanding the depth of emotions and nationalism attached to these territorial claims. Both China and Japan draw upon historical narratives to bolster their respective positions, adding layers of complexity to the ongoing dispute. Nationalist sentiments on both sides further complicate diplomatic efforts as leaders face pressure from domestic audiences to uphold perceived national interests. The question of territorial waters is central to the dispute, with both China and Japan presenting conflicting interpretations of maritime boundaries. International law, particularly the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, provides a framework for resolving such disputes. The incident near the Senkaku Diaoyu Islands underscores the importance of a clear and agreed-upon delineation of maritime borders to prevent similar confrontations in the future. Efforts to resolve the Senkaku Diaoyu Islands dispute through diplomatic channels have been ongoing, but progress has been slow. The involvement of mediators or neutral parties could potentially facilitate dialogue and help bridge the gap between the positions of China and Japan. The international community, including regional organizations and major global powers, may play a crucial role in encouraging peaceful negotiations. The East China Sea is not only a geopolitical hotspot but also a vital economic region. The escalation of tensions between China and Japan has raised concerns about the potential economic fallout. Both countries have significant economic ties, and any disruption in trade or diplomatic relations could have far-reaching consequences for the global economy. The recent naval incident near the Senkaku Diaoyu Islands underscores the volatility of the situation and the need for a concerted effort to find a lasting solution. The prospects for a peaceful resolution hinge on the willingness of both China and Japan to engage in meaningful dialogue, supported by the international community. The importance of de-escalation and the promotion of regional stability cannot be overstated in the pursuit of a peaceful resolution to this long-standing dispute.